A zombie apocalypse where only the straight and white survive? Sounds like a few other books I've read. Hello everyone, I'm Triple J and welcome to Brain Food, where I tell you what's yummy and nutritious for your head. For today's episode, I'm going to be reviewing the zombie anthology by Jesse Petterson, Into the Dead, Volume 1. I was a fan of Jesse's earlier work, Married with Zombies, so it was an easy choice for me to buy this, as it's set in the same universe of that book. Jesse Petterson has an easy-flowing narrative and quickly sculpts out the world in each story. Some take place at the start of the infection that wipes out the western United States, others take place during, and a couple take place after, when the government has erected a wall to protect what's left of the country. However, as I read the book, a pattern occurred pretty quickly. The stories almost always had a straight white male character and a straight white female character, and they were more often than not romantically involved to some degree. In fact, in thinking back upon the book, I cannot recall any characters that were not straight and white. It put me in mind of Robopocalypse by Daniel Wilson, which, while having some characters of color in it, had no LGBTQIA characters whatsoever. It's as though they heard what was coming and they jumped onto a rocket ship for a better life on a new world. Maybe the same happened here. On top of that, a couple of the stories really bugged me, such as the first one where a gamer misses the start of the zombie infestation because he was inside playing games with his headphones on. That he manages to transfer his skills of headshots from the console to real life was way too over the top and ignorant of how guns work in real life. Not to mention a later story where a zoo has zombies on display, with only a simple fence between people and the cage the zombies are in with the wide bars that they can reach through. You can pretty much well guess what happens long before little Timmy jumps over the fence. While I didn't have a terrible time with the book, and it only cost me $1 on Amazon Kindle, I could not help but keep and take note of the lack of diversity. Hell, the book barely passes the Bechdel test with a single story of two sisters trying to get to their parents. Oh no, it's an okay read that was pretty forgettable by the time I put it down, with only a couple good ideas that weren't really expanded upon, although I would blame that more on the short story format than anything else. So, buy it, or not. Although frankly, I hold out for something meatier with a much more interesting and diverse cast of characters. I'm Triple J, that's all I got left to say. Take care.